There he goes.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming games, please visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets.
The National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. Ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Hey fans, want to claim your own Spurs Hype Squad poster? Then be sure to attend our next giveaway night when we're handing them out at the door. See you there. Want to join us for our next exciting San Antonio Spurs home game? Check out the ticket booth on the concourse.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the week. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Jefferson in at the point guard position.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time around.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Fox, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
And it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Champagnie. Pass to Sohan. Shoots over Randle. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Fox. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Fox, following the score by Minnesota. Will it go? And the layup is up and in.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And we've got a timeout call by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gets the three to fall. Jefferson's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
On the court for Minnesota, Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Jefferson in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Wembanyama. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Jefferson, good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
They're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Sohan. No points so far. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, MP. San Antonio with a rebound. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Champagnie shot is off. McDaniels from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Minnesota delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first, you know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really that wax he put on his head. Oh, my God.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, it's been a stampede in trend.
That does it for half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Pass to MP. Puts up a three. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
San Antonio with the ball. Now Fox. 10 points for him. Champagnie, the pass to Fox. Minnesota with a rebound. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Ball passes to Champagnie to the left wing. Fox left side. This one for three. The shot by Sochan, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Inside, they need this. The shot by Sochan, no good.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Jefferson, good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
MP against Paul. Over MP, and that one's long.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 38 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Wembanyama, the pass to Paul. Sochan outside, launches a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
Good job executing in tight. Ball doesn't fear anybody when he's in attack mode.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Fox. Fox has got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 11.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Up top, Randall. Pass to Jefferson. A deep 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Fox. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball. Substitution on the court.
Antonio, Mamukelashvili's checked in for Wembanyama. Fox comes in for Branham. And it's Paul in for Wesley. And the Timberwolves also making a change. MP's checked in for Mike Conley. So for Minnesota right now, they've got MP. He's out there with Dante Divan. And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Barnes, it's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
MP scanning the floor. Good! Another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Free throw line jumper. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Fox. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Paul with a steal. To the inside. Fox outside. Pass to Johnson. Over MP. That one off the back iron and out. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. From downtown, good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Fox outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists in the game. Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Pass to Clark. Here's DiVincenzo. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Johnson. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Out to the right wing. Here's Fox. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And so they'll win the first of 3 games in this season series. That 1-0 lead should give them a nice confidence boost the next time they go up against the Spurs.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And Minnesota with possession here. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox finds Paul. 24 seconds left in the game. And he banks in the layup.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Minnesota with the ball. MP outside. For 3. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw.